everybody, and welcome to our Booktopia KidLit Live. These are a whole bunch of KidLit projects that we are currently working to crowdfund during Booktopia. We're super excited to tell you a little bit about each one of our projects and all of the different goals that we are trying to reach, bringing our books to life. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Hi, I'm Katie Lockwood, and I am the founder of Acorn Cottage Press, a social good company that's focused on providing authentic and empowering disability representation for children. And I do that by creating picture books, and more recently, I've expanded into toys. So, my project for Booktopia is called My Body Beeps, and it's about growing up with diabetes. And even though diabetes is not a rare condition affecting over 300,000 children worldwide, there is not a lot of resources about it. And there is no traditionally published picture books on the market right now to support families. So I am working on this project to do something about that.
Hi, everybody. I am working on bringing If Shapes Could Eat to life. It's all about encouraging little kids to try new foods and also just understand that we all have different needs when it comes to what we eat. I am so excited to be bringing this immersive book experience to life. There's a lot of different companions that come with it, such as a speech language pathology play kit, where you can actually go over shapes, colors, and different foods. It's a fun way to encourage little ones to try new things. I know that when I was little, I was really picky and I didn't always want to eat something new if it was unfamiliar with me. And to this day, I still have a little bit of a problem with different textures. So I wanted to make a fun way to introduce new foods to kids. And I also brought my friends to life as well that I would love to share with you. So these are my friends, the main characters of the book. This is Maxine, and in the book, Maxine actually has a peanut allergy, which affects so many kids, my brother and my daughter included. And it's important for kids to know that sometimes we have to be extra careful when other people are eating to make sure that they aren't negatively affected. And then this is our little rhombus friend, which we're actually naming during the campaign because they don't have a name. And I am running a fun poll to get that information as well. There's great packages where you can get your kids' artwork featured, or you can get cookie mixes that are based on the book. So I would love to have you come check out my campaign. It's called If Shapes Could Eat by Rella B. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Furland, co-author of Ruby and the Off-Road Rally, which is an exciting adventure book for kids ages 5 to 8, taking them on a thrilling adventure through the Mojave Desert. In the book, Ruby is this lovely four-wheeler and her navigator Scout have to figure out how they're going to get from checkpoint to checkpoint in time, and will they make it? I don't know. You're going to have to read to find out. This book tackles positive sportsmanship, navigation, and what being a true competitor is all about. Sometimes it's not about if you win the race, but it's how you finish that matters most. Thanks so much for checking us out.
Hi, everyone. I am Leah Barrett, and I am an author. I am the author of The Odd Dog. It's the story of a quirky stray who's learning to live with a family for the first time. And right now I'm running a campaign for a follow-up book that is called The Odd Dog's Guide to Making Friends. And in that book, I help teach kids about the 333 rule. The 333 rule is a set of behavioral guidelines that show new adopters some of the behaviors that dogs often exhibit when they're learning to live with a family for the first time, that can be sometimes a little off-putting. And so this book is really a way to help children who are new to adoption learn the patience and empathy that they need to help a dog thrive. In addition to my books, I also have a lot of fun activities along with this book. And one of the really special things that I offer is you can pledge at a level to get your dog illustrated into the book as an extra character. In my first book, The Odd Dog, there were just over 40 dogs who were included. And it's really amazing to be able to provide that because it's like seeing a different story on every page. I feel like I'm seeing just a little piece of each of these dogs. Nicola is a retired educator. She is an amazing author, and she is a bodacious beekeeper. Um, she uh, she really wanted to bring minority representation to the beekeeping space, and she is starting with her book, Bugsy and the Bees. Bugsy is the nickname of her grandson, Sage, who is um, a young beekeeper as well. She has reached her initial funding goal, but she has lots of really exciting plans if she can get just a little bit further in the 8 days we have left with this campaign. So I hope you will also check out Bugsy and the Bees, in addition to everyone else's campaigns. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm here to talk about my cross collaborator, Richard Rieman's um, accessible, wonderful Wizard of Oz. Richard Riemann is the audiobook wizard, and he has a mission to make more illustrated children's books accessible to blind and deaf children. So by visiting his campaign, you will be able to check out the wonderful digital rewards, how he will lend his voice to create a custom message for your children, and also how you will get a copy of the accessible, wonderful Wizard of Oz to enjoy at home. Do check it out. He needs some funding to reach his goal. So every pledge helps and counts a lot. So thank you.
Hi, everyone. So, just before we leave you today, I did want to talk a little bit about why you would want to check out all of our projects, as well as the other many, many books that are available through Booktopia. One of the things that um, several of the KidLit authors decided to do just for fun is we created a Booktopia deck. So, this literally will only be available during Booktopia. You will never see this again. Each of us created 2 cards. I'm going to just put this up to the camera. This is my partner, Nicola's card. We created character cards with many of our characters from our books, and we are providing 2 copies of each character. Now, why would we do that? We do that because one of the best games you can play with children who are 5 to 6 years old is memory. It is a wonderful tool for developing their brains. And so not only can you play a memory game, but you could also play Go Fish, anything that really has a pair. And so these are a couple of my cards. In addition to the character cards, we also provided some really fun Meet the Author cards that you can also match if you want. And so you will get a full deck if you back 4 or more of our campaigns. Here are some beautiful cards from my dear friend Richard, who is running the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He is working to make the original version accessible to all. And then here is a wonderful version of Ruby. You met Ruby a little earlier. She is Lisa's character. And let's find some of Rella B. Here we go. I see it. And so here is the rhombus who will be named during the campaign, as well as our wonderful strawberry. And then Katie, as we mentioned, is doing a book about living with diabetes called My Body Beeps. And in that book, they are doing hide and seek, so you can see another character who's doing that as well. Please consider checking out all our campaigns. And if you can, please pledge. We have 8 days left, and we just wanted to thank you so much for your time. And thank you for listening.